around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We got a free pass to the place. Now's the chance to check everything out. So let's. I don't think we just want to. Like, the studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to the studio, blah blah. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wing got pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took the tree with it too. Okay, nothing else to see here. Let's move to studio. No? Ah, I need to examine the gate first. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go inside and check it out, Nick. I would say you were influenced when you were down there, down under Farnwell. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that I would want to keep it non-employees out. So we talk to Gumshoe, no? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to get the key from Nick, look! Security ladies in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're so soft she doesn't even need a teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied with Powers is guilty yet? Ugh, she had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. Those things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left of the gate here is the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, you see. Then it snaps the photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the photo too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view on the phones on the computer over the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. What's up with FGL, Maya? I mean, that is a thing you can do with the aspects. But... oh, I see. By the way, I hope the microphone isn't too loud. I can see the when I'm speaking, it goes into the red areas of the monitor. So if it's peaking a lot, do tell me so I can turn the volume down a little bit. Okay, I'm just worried about that I'm not blowing anyone's ears out. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one I seen go through there between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If it's not him, if he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? No, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes! He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Let's see, I would like to... nope, examine... The computer that runs the security cameras... Hey! No touching! Look at that face! Security security guard station. There's a mountain of it in here. Okay, we are not done here quite yet. We move back to employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. And no one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. So, there's not really much to see around here, I think. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone plate, T-bone on one of the plates, minus a steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Betsy-bada, Betsy-bada. Okay, let's move into the dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. So, this one. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee key card. Card key. That must be Power's. It said Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Let's see. I think there's something else here as well. A bunch of snacks on the table. They must be giving these two employees some tea and some cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. What about the second breakfast? Maybe there isn't something else here. I thought it would be... There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of those costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. Yeah, I'll be going for the head as well. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at the wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors in this, like this in dressing rooms. See, my hair is nice and spiky, just how I like it. I guess it's not anything else. Nope. Nope, there's another one. But it's locked. Looks like it doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Okay, I guess that was all. Yep, that was... I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. Yep, there's nothing else here then. Yep. So let's go back to the employee area, and no, it's not here yet. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, and gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snack or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Can't do the work on here. That must be the storage room. It's where they keep the filming equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else will they be keeping in a film studio? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else here right now. Oh, wait. There is something else here. Slide. There we go. There we go. I knew there was something else here. The metal grate on that drain has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in like that, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo old Tokyo castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? That's what I would do. I mean, I want to start cycling to work, but I mean, it's 10 kilometers. I have to like get used to doing that because it's pretty far ride. That's what I'm looking for. Can do like this. The entrance to Studio 1. Let's go inside and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this key card key we borrowed from the dressing room would work. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to take 10k in one go. That'd be a little bit much. She's too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. So let's go inside Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. So, of course, we're taking in the outline where Jack Hammer's body was lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would at least leave a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clapped at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Wow, look at the camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! Sorry. My partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who me? I'm the assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're VP's people. Huh? Mina, I don't expect you to be the voice of reason. VP? Oh, Will Powers, VP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for VP, okay? WP, whatever. He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day. You see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the live action sequences in the employee area. VP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And then I saw WP go into the dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Yeah, there's that. Did you know that Mr. Power was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had an urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... what kind of girl do I think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do now, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there has been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled that was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have anything better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's put that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. So let's go and talk to Miss Wendy Oldbag. That is her name, by the way. Not just Oldbag, but Wendy Oldbag. I actually think that's in a court record when I think about it. There she is. No, just security lady. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? As sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her! She's not even a full-time employee. All of you young ones are like that nowadays, running... Yeah. She left. Well, Nick, there's no chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Computer runs the security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. Do you know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder, Looks like the camera was turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Oh, what's the name of that security camera? I can't remember what the name of it is. I think it's this one. There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Okay, I don't think I've actually checked out the number of the camera. So it'll be here. Examine. This camera. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going into the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went there. Okay, 307. This one. There, entered. Hey, it's printed out data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How's this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. No, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick! Can we use this photo as evidence for a trial? Yeah. I'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We're putting her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy so soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was only a joke, so are we done for today? I think with this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Yeah, like, he is, like, the suit is too big. Maybe it really is that security lady. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. Well, it's I mean, odds are that you should have met it by now, but it's still RNG, so there's that. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I will call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would please briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with this guide map here. To understand this case, it is important to graph the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 PM on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And this here is Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. And then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead later that day, 5 PM, the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 PM. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest, was the murder weapon. That is the case in brief. Any would like to hear that again? Should I list the whole thing again? I think I can probably remember that. I didn't even know what a dex nav is. But then again, I haven't played Pokemon all that well and since Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, I believe. I mean, I have Black 2 that I never finished. I have White, no, X or Y that I never finished. So I just said outside of Pokemon Go, it just was not that all interesting to me to play the Pokemon games. Heck, I even tried to play the games I played when I was a kid, being Red, Yellow, Blue, and Gold, Silver, Crystal. The remakes of those, and I just couldn't. Oh, I need to fix this lighting again. So the murder weapon was a spear? How? Medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let us call this security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems like Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. It's practically my name when... yeah. Objection! I object to the witness' talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed by the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you? You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony.